One heck of a day. Let me turn this light off. I don't think I need this light, do I? That's okay. So I came up to Gatlinburg yesterday. Had to bring emergency rental products to the store because we went over that. It's really hard to get anything in stock and all the stuff. So we got a few things in. Plus, sell some inventory from Dalton and bring to Gatlinburg. Did that. Came by myself. Stacy and the kids. Excuse me. Stacy and the kids stayed at home, which sucked. I hate coming here by myself. I miss them. But ended up getting a room in Gatlinburg. And got out this morning. Well, everybody's doing the leaf videos and fall, blah, blah, blah. And instead of doing something like that, I got up this morning, I was looking on Facebook, laying in bed in a hotel room. And I saw that the LeConte had snow. Had 1 inch of accumulation. It was still snowing. So I was just going to go film the snow. Got in the elevator. Went down, parking garage, my truck. Would not start. Now, I take very good care of my truck. Everything on my truck has been done through Ford. Drive a Ford F-150. Everything's been done through Ford. My oil changes, I mean, anything. All of it's been done through them. And, make sure this mic's still working. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I had to make sure the mic's still plugged in. Went and tried to crank my truck. Wouldn't crank. Sound like a dead battery. It's like, shoot. Okay. I carry one of those little miniature booster boxes, which is great. I mean, it says miniature, but it's tons of wattage behind it. Used it 1,000 times before on everything, and it works great. Well, would not crank my truck. I thought my battery can't be that bad. My battery's less than 6 months old. Actually, I think it's less than 4 months old. But either way, it's not old. It's a brand new battery, basically. Couldn't get a crank with that. Called a buddy. He came over. I brought his vehicle over there and tried to jump my car off. Would not do it. And we left it on there 10 to 15 minutes without even trying to crank it and trying to build up the battery. Well, didn't help. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to call a tow company. They got bigger trucks. They got booster boxes that's bigger than mine. They got everything. So called a tow company. Came out there. Cost me $40. Still didn't crank it. So now I'm sitting here thinking, like, okay, what? Is my battery shorted out? Because, I mean, that happens. It's a thing. So, called my buddy back. Came and got me. Actually, I walked where he was that time. And we went to Napa. Bought a battery. Don't have any of my tools with me. Because they're at my shop in my warehouse. So I had to buy a little tool set to take the battery off with. Not a big deal. But I walked out of Napa spending $200. $196 and some change. So $200. Brought it back. Took the battery off. Swapped the battery out. Put it on there. Same freaking thing. Like it would crank and try to turn over and then it would just stop. And then after that, you try to crank it and just hit. Like it's almost like the motor's locked down, but it's not. We had a couple of maintenance guys from the hotel I was at. They came down and they spent the better part of 2 hours with me. Doing everything in the world they knew to do. And I'm not an idiot when it comes to cars. Like I build cars, or I used to. I hadn't done it in a long time. But, you know, I build cars, work cars. That's not a big deal to me. Especially with something like battery or anything like that. But it wasn't doing it. It wasn't turning long enough to even try to start. The only thing I can figure has to be my starter. Maybe my starter's getting stuck. And it gets stuck up in there, and that's why you're hitting really hard. And then you can, maybe it loosens up, and that's why it starts like it's going to crank for a minute, and then stops again because it gets hung. And after that, it clanks, just like a big chunk. I ended up calling another tow truck. Had to have my truck towed to the cabin, which is where I'm at now. I'm in our cabin. And like it's just I don't know. Let's see here. I'll show you. So we'll turn the camera around. And Right there's my truck. Tow truck driver put it on the side of the road, so you couldn't get into my driveway. Our land is flat here at the cabin. Like we got lucky. We got a good piece of land here, and it's flat. But couldn't get it into. We got gates on our driveway and stuff, but they were open. Obviously, we got the keys to them. One side was already open anyway. The truck's still sitting outside the road. Don't know. Now, granted, remember, I live 3 hours from here. 3 freaking hours. So right now, my parents are coming up here to get me, which thank the Lord for them. They're good people. They're going to drive 3 hours, pick me up, and we're going back tonight. And this is, let's see what time it is. It is 5 o'clock right now, for like 4:58. So they're going to drive up. They'll probably be here, they've been going for a minute, so they'll probably be here around 7-ish, 7:30 probably. Then we're driving back home, which is probably going to put me back home around 11 tonight. Then tomorrow, we're coming back up. Since my truck's up here, my cousin Keith, he's been in a few of our videos before, he's going to pull my trailer, and we're going to load my truck up on it and see if we can get it back to Georgia. But I think first we're going to, he's going to help me push it back down into the yard here, to where there's gravel at least, not soft mud, which will be for crawling underneath it. Going to have to push it back down here. We're going to try to change the starter out, which is, 2 bolts and a wire. It's not a big deal. And this was actually pretty easy to get to. So it's not a huge deal, but it's just a big inconvenience. Big inconvenience. I don't know. I was this close to driving Stacy's car. This flipping close. Should have done it. I should have done it. Because I had no warning for this. Like, drove up yesterday, my truck did fine. No issues whatsoever. Everything was, nothing. No, everything was great. It was just great. But now, I'm stuck in Gatlinburg, in the cabin, talking to myself to a camera. I'm talking to myself, talking to you guys. But it's just, I don't know, it's been one of those days. This started at 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning, and like, it's just not been my day. But I guess it always could be worse. I could have no friends to help me. I could have no financial means to be able to fix the truck. So it could be worse. I'm not upset. I'm not angry or anything like that. I'm just maybe a little flabbergasted because I take such good care of my truck, and I know that things like this you can't really, you don't know. You don't always get a warning with a starter. A lot of times you do, but that's not always. So now I got a truck sitting outside, doesn't run. That is full of camera equipment because I came up with all my camera equipment to shoot a lot of YouTube videos today. This is the only one I'm doing. Like, this is it. And I don't know what else to do. Hopefully tomorrow, which I'm going to make another video of this tomorrow too, when I come back up here and we're going to look at it and maybe we can get it running or at least load it up on my trailer and back to Georgia to my shop. Because I need it at my warehouse. I've got concrete floors there. It's just heated inside. I'm not out in the rain, not out in the cold. And it's been raining all day here in Gatlinburg. Not like rain, but just misty all day. Just everything's just so soft everywhere. All around is. And I just don't feel like being muddy. And that's... I've worked on plenty of cars in the rain, in the mud, and I don't want to have to do that anymore. Nobody likes that crap. So hopefully we'll be able to get this to get this thing done and knocked out tomorrow, or at least back to Georgia, to where we can actually do work on it at, where all my tools are at, except for this little gear wrench socket set I bought today. But it's only $25. That's a pretty good deal for gear wrench. And hopefully that's all that's wrong with it. I don't know what else it would be. It's not like it's not getting gas. It's getting fire. So it has to be that, right? Because I don't know. But I mean, it could happen at a well, I was gonna say the worst time. It's not a horrible time, and I do have a couple days that I can move around here and not be behind, so that's good. But I just don't want to. I like getting in my truck. I like getting in my truck. I like turning the key. I like going, and that's why we take care of our vehicles. That's why all of our service is done at dealerships. But I mean, on things like this, you don't know. You can't predict it. Things just happen. It'd be like my belt broke. Well, it's just one of those things, but that gets changed regularly when it's supposed to, according to the service manual. But I mean, you just don't know what's going to happen. And this is proof of that. And, you know, I had a good time yesterday. We laid out a few of the videos we were going to do, had everything planned out, had a busy day today. And I thought I was going to be 30 minutes behind when it first happened. And then I thought, well, I got to go buy a battery. So I thought, okay, I'm going to be 2 hours behind. And no, I'm still behind. Still behind. Maybe it's because Stacy didn't come. She's my good luck charm. When she's not here, I have a little bit of run of bad luck. But like I said, it's just a little bit of bad luck. It's not horrible. Nothing we can't handle. It's just I'd rather not have to handle it. But here we are in the situation. But I guess we will end the video. Like I said, I'm used to saying we because I never film alone. I'm at the cabin. That right here, it's part of Ayrro's old crib. We got it on hinges that we can close it up when there's other animals up here. Like if my parents bring their dogs or something, we can close them up, keep all the animals out of our room, and without having them close it up and be stuffy inside there. But I don't know. I mean, I wish I had more to show you guys. I could do a tour of the cabin. I'm sure you don't care about that. You see it now. I mean, here it is. Just a little 4-bedroom cabin. But like I said, the tow truck wasn't far out at all, so that's good. I didn't have to wait 30 minutes on that, maybe 30 minutes, and in the middle of Gatlinburg. That was phenomenal. I'm glad that they were that close. That cost me another $75. So I spent over $300 a day on this truck that shouldn't have cost me nothing but a tank of gas, because that's where I was going. I was going to fill up and head up the mountain. And now it's just sitting right outside and it's dead. It is dead. But what can you do? You know, I could be upset, I could be angry, but I don't want it to ruin my day. I mean, I guess it ruined my day anyway, as far as getting anything done. But it ain't gonna ruin my day to make me mad, make me upset. You know, I wish it didn't happen, but it did happen. Just gotta roll with the punches. And like I said, we have the means. At least we have the means to make sure this stuff gets taken care of. And you know, we couldn't have always said that. So I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. So I guess that's enough of me rambling. It's been 12, 13 minutes to that. Sorry. This video's going up unedited. Not clipping, cutting anything. I might add a little intro, maybe. I don't know. We'll just see where it goes. But appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't yet, give us a thumbs up. Click the bell. Gotta do that. I don't have Ayrro to like here for all that. But subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up. All that stuff's free. Click that bell. It's free. Drop a comment below. You think you know what's wrong with my truck? I would love to know. Let me know what you think. We can fix it together. But we're going to end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I love you all. You guys are fan-freaking-tastic. Fantastic. And I mean that. I really do mean that. But until next time, guys. See ya.